Have you ever thought that your morning bowl of oatmeal, praised for its heart-healthy benefits, could actually be harming your health? It sounds unlikely, but the truth is this. If you're over 60 and still making one of these four common mistakes with oatmeal, your well-intentioned breakfast might be quietly fueling inflammation, digestive issues, even aging and disease. We're not exaggerating. What you're about to hear comes from real experiences of older adults who thought they were eating healthy until something began to go wrong, slowly and silently. And if oatmeal is part of your daily routine, please stay until the end. Because changing just one small habit could protect not only your breakfast, but your long-term well-being. Before we begin, would you let us know where you're watching from, which city, which state? We read every single comment and deeply appreciate your presence. And if you're someone who cares about your health after 60, consider subscribing to this channel. Small insights today might make a big difference tomorrow. Let's begin. Mistake number 1, reheating leftover oatmeal. For many older adults, living alone, cooking a big batch of oatmeal and storing it for the week seems like a smart way to save time, money, and energy. But what most people don't realize is that this very habit can quietly lead to health problems you never expected. Once oatmeal is cooked, cooled, stored in the fridge, and then reheated, especially in the microwave, it undergoes chemical changes. One of those changes creates a group of compounds called AGE's advanced glycation end products. These molecules form when sugars combine with fats or proteins under high heat. AGEs are invisible. You can't smell them or taste them. But over time, they trigger inflammation, speed up aging, and damage your cell's blood vessels and digestive system. If you're over 60, your body is already slower at clearing oxidative stress. Reheating compromised oatmeal becomes more than just a shortcut. It can be a slow daily stress on your system. Take Henry, a 75-year-old retired teacher in Ohio. He used to cook a big pot of oatmeal every Monday, adding milk, brown sugar, and a splash of cream. Each morning, he'd heat up a portion in the microwave. He believed he was doing everything right. But over time, he began feeling bloated, fatigued, and foggy. Routine checkups showed nothing conclusive, until his doctor asked detailed questions about his breakfast routine. That's when the truth came to light. Henry switched to cooking single portions, fresh each day, or eating overnight oats straight from the fridge. Within weeks, his digestion improved, his energy lifted, and his mornings felt easier. If you've been reheating oatmeal, it's time to rethink that habit. Only cook what you'll eat in one sitting. If you need to store leftovers, use an airtight container and refrigerate while still warm. Avoid letting it sit at room temperature. When reheating, use the stovetop on low heat instead of high microwave power. Or better yet, skip the reheating. Try overnight oats. Just soak oats in milk or yogurt overnight. They stay nutritious, easy to digest, and safe for your gut. Your morning oatmeal can be medicine or a trigger. The difference lies in how you prepare it. If you've ever reheated oatmeal, often comment the number 1 below. Let us know you're still watching and that Henry's story resonates with you. And stay with us, because the next mistake might be hiding in something as simple as the sweetness in your bowl. Mistake number 2, adding too much sugar to your oatmeal. A little sweetness in the morning feels harmless. A drizzle of honey, a spoonful of brown sugar, a splash of flavored syrup. It turns your oatmeal into something cozy and familiar. But if you're over 60 and you're still loading your oats with sugar that morning, comfort might be undermining your health one bite at a time. Oatmeal on its own contains complex carbs. These digest slowly, giving you lasting energy. But when you pour on extra sugar, you disrupt that balance. Your blood sugar spikes. Your pancreas floods the body with insulin. Over time, your cells become resistant. That's insulin resistance, a condition that often leads to type 2 diabetes, heart disease, even cancer. And for aging bodies, this pattern is especially dangerous. Sugar fuels chronic inflammation. It damages blood vessels. It causes energy crashes that leave you drained before lunchtime. Eleanor, a 73-year-old woman from Florida, used to think she was doing everything right. Each morning, she made a big bowl of oatmeal, adding several spoonfuls of brown sugar-flavored creamer, and sometimes even chocolate syrup. She believed she was eating smart, but she kept feeling sluggish mid-morning. Her doctor noticed rising blood sugar levels. Something wasn't right. After working with a nutritionist, Eleanor made a few changes. She started using fresh fruit banana slices, strawberries, chopped apples. She swapped processed sugar for cinnamon and a touch of vanilla. She noticed steady energy, better digestion, and improved lab results within weeks. To preserve the health benefits of oats, avoid instant packets full of added sugars and artificial flavors. Make your own from scratch. Use fresh berries, unsweetened yogurt, or a dash of spice. If you need a little sweetness, limit it to 1 teaspoon of raw honey or maple syrup, and pair it with healthy fat or protein like almonds or Greek yogurt to slow sugar absorption. Sometimes a small shift in habit changes everything. If you've ever added too much sugar to your oatmeal, comment the number 2 below. Your honesty could help someone else make a better choice tomorrow. And don't go anywhere, because in the next part we reveal how the very way you cook your oatmeal might be quietly doing more harm than good. Mistake number 3, cooking oatmeal at too high a temperature. Have you ever cooked oatmeal by turning the heat up high or microwaving it on full power just to save time? It seems harmless, but that simple habit may be turning your healthy breakfast into something that slowly damages your body, especially after age 60. High heat doesn't just reduce the nutrients in oatmeal. It also triggers a chemical reaction called the Maillard reaction. That's when sugars and proteins combine at high temperatures to form compounds known as AGEs, advanced glycation end products. AGEs are dangerous. They accelerate aging. They increase inflammation. And over time, they damage your skin joints, blood vessels, and internal organs. Even if your oatmeal doesn't look burnt, the heat could be changing it in ways you can't see. For older adults whose systems already process inflammation more slowly, the risk is even greater. Margaret, a 69-year-old woman in Texas, thought she was doing everything right. She microwaved her oatmeal on high for 90 seconds every morning. It was fast, hot, and convenient. But then she started experiencing joint stiffness, especially in the knees. Her mornings became harder. She felt off even though her diet hadn't changed. After a visit with a nutritionist, she learned the truth. Her method of cooking quick, high-heat, low liquid was contributing to inflammation. Margaret switched to cooking her oats on the stovetop over low heat. She added more liquid, stirred gently, and let the oats simmer slowly. Within a few weeks, she noticed a big difference. Her joints felt less stiff, her digestion improved, and mornings felt smoother. If you're still cooking oatmeal quickly at high heat, it's time to slow down. Use a 2:1 ratio of liquid to oats, 2 cups of water, or milk for every 1 cup of oats. For steel-cut oats, use a bit more liquid and allow more cooking time. Cook over low to medium heat. Stir occasionally. Let it breathe. If you use a microwave, lower the power to 50 or 70%. Increase the cook time slightly. Stir every 30 to 60 seconds. You can also add flavor with cinnamon, a pinch of salt, or a few drops of vanilla. Little changes like these protect your cells, preserve nutrition, and make your oatmeal truly nourishing. If you've ever cooked oatmeal fast on high heat, comment the number 3 below. That small admission could spark a better habit for you and someone reading the comments today. And if you think temperature is the last hidden danger, think again. Because the next mistake is one many people fall into, even when they think they're making a healthier choice. Mistake number 4, using artificial sweeteners. Many people over 60 start watching their weight in blood sugar, so they turn to artificial sweeteners thinking they're making a smart sugar-free choice. A packet of aspartame, a sprinkle of saccharin, a little sucralose. It feels safe, but what most don't realize is that these sugar substitutes, though calorie-free, can silently disrupt your digestive system and your long-term health. Artificial sweeteners have been shown to damage the gut microbiome, the delicate balance of trillions of good bacteria in your digestive tract. These bacteria support digestion, immunity, inflammation control, and even mood. When you consume artificial sweeteners regularly, especially in hot foods like oatmeal, they may break down into chemical byproducts. These byproducts harm beneficial bacteria and allow harmful ones to grow. That imbalance, called dysbiosis, has been linked to chronic inflammation, weight gain, digestive discomfort, and increased disease risk, including diabetes, heart issues, and even cognitive decline. Douglas, a 74-year-old man in Colorado, took his health seriously. To avoid sugar, he added 1 packet of artificial sweetener to his oatmeal every morning. But over time, he experienced persistent bloating, fatigue, and discomfort. Tests revealed high inflammation markers, but the cause wasn't obvious. After consulting a nutritionist, Douglas learned that his sweetener habit might be harming his gut health. He made a change. He began using natural alternatives, fresh banana slices, blueberries, a teaspoon of raw honey, and cinnamon. He also added plain Greek yogurt for probiotic support. Within 3 weeks, Douglas felt a dramatic difference. His digestion improved, his energy stabilized, and mornings became something to look forward to again. If you're using artificial sweeteners, especially with hot oatmeal, consider switching. Choose real food. Use fruit spices or a little natural sweetener paired with healthy fat or protein to create balance and reduce sugar spikes. Your gut will thank you. Your body will feel the shift. If you've used artificial sweeteners in your oatmeal, comment the number 4 below. Sharing your experience could help someone else rethink what goes into their bowl. Now that you've learned the 4 most common oatmeal mistakes from how you cook, store, and sweeten it, let's take a moment to look at the big picture. Is your oatmeal truly helping you live better or silently holding you back? Or a conclusion. You may never have imagined that a food as wholesome as oatmeal could become harmful. But when you make one of these 4 simple mistakes, reheating leftovers, adding too much sugar, cooking it at high temperatures, or using artificial sweeteners, your good intentions can quietly work against your health. These small habits repeated every morning can contribute to long-term inflammation, digestive issues, and declining vitality in ways you don't always feel right away. But here's the good news. Just one change, just one, can begin to turn things around. Heat your oats gently. Add banana instead of sugar. Simmer slowly instead of rushing. Use berries instead of packets. This isn't about restriction. It's about reclaiming your health with knowledge, intention, and kindness toward yourself. You deserve to feel strong, light, and clear-headed in the morning. And it starts with the little things right there in your breakfast bowl. What was the one thing today that surprised you most? Was it learning about ages, the effects of artificial sweeteners, or how sugar is sneaking into your daily routine? Please share it in the comments below. Your insight might help someone else begin their own small change today. And if this video offered you something meaningful, please take a moment to like it, share it with a friend, and subscribe to our channel. Let's keep learning together, because health isn't built in hospitals. It begins in your kitchen, one mindful choice at a time. Your oatmeal can either nourish your body or drain it. The choice is yours, and we're here to walk that path with you.